Action! Guys, watch out!
Lots of kids on the set, but I was curious, who's the bigger kid, J.J. Abrams or Steven Spielberg?
Wow. Well, Steven came on the set a couple times. He wasn't there every single day, but they both like relate to us so well in a way. Like you go into JJ's office and there's all of these 1970s like robot toys, and like they're just surrounding his office. Like he's such a big kid, and we basically had 7 kids on the film, including him.
J.J. Spielberg.
There's one specific scene I want to talk about. It's Jack has to give Joe some tough love when he says he can't hang out with Alice anymore. Yeah. How did you prepare, and how did you work through that scene?
How do you prepare for that? It's a threat to me. I don't like the kid. I don't like the kid's father. You're going to listen to me and do what I tell you to do. If you don't do that, I'm going to smack you. Even
when Joe's eyes are welling up, you're still able to channel that?
Let me tell you something. That kid cries a lot on set. I got tired of that stuff.
So I think you directed an episode of Early Edition, directed an episode of Friday Night Lights. Do you have future plans to direct? And if so, what do you think you learned from JJ and Steven?
I don't think the question is what I learned from JJ or Steven Spielberg. The question is what I did not learn from JJ or Steven Spielberg. I've been watching Steven Spielberg's films my whole life, and getting to work with JJ and being directed by him on the set is you just sort of soak it up.
An eastbound freighter derailed. What the cargo was on that freighter, we don't know.
I can't tell anyone.
I know.
When Alice pulls up in the car, my first thought was, is this your first time driving?
Well, it was illegal for me to drive, so I couldn't. They had someone actually under, like, where my feet was, and they were, like, pushing the gas and everything. So I was just up there, you know, making it look more real. But I'd driven a golf cart before.
That's pretty much the same thing. 1979, when the movie was set, what were you doing when you were 14?
Looking for girls. Desperately looking for girls.
We have to find this thing. I don't feel good about this.
Go! I interviewed the boys. They wanted me, specifically Joel said, to ask you about hotel tag.
Oh, yeah, these little rats. You know, the whole time we're in Virginia, I'm trying to sleep, and then all of a sudden, and I'd go to the door, and of course they're gone. All you can hear is... So, yeah, I never did catch them.
So there's plenty of scares in this movie. Yeah. Last time we talked, you talked about how you were scared of elevators.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Still scared. Still really scared. I had to get into, like, one of those giant ones that are, like, you just go in there, and they're so big. I guess they're built for, like, big things to go up in and out. That was the scariest thing, because they had the gate, you know, that comes in. That's the worst. And I saw the movie Devil the other day, which wasn't a good idea. I was at a sleepover, and it's based on like people getting stuck in an elevator, and then like they alternate into like the devil, and like you know, it's awful. I shouldn't have seen it.
Once again, it's time for quick questions.
What is your late night food craving?
Chocolate croissant.
Oh, popcorn.
Favorite childhood toy?
Oh, you know those sweet, they don't make them anymore, but they're called Sweet Streets, and they're like all these little houses, and you get to set it up, and they have all these little neighborhoods and everything. Okay. So there you go.
Oh man, I had a BB gun that my father got me that literally you still had to, it was a carbine, you had to push the little side to get the BB. I had the best BB gun ever when I was a kid.
Best vacation?
We went to Hawaii.
New Zealand with the family.
Private concert, who's playing?
Wow. Florence and the Machine.
Private concert, I don't go to, oh no. My friend Tyree Patterson took me to see Fleetwood Mac years ago when Fleetwood Mac had a reunion. Stevie Nicks was, Songbird, she was playing Songbird at the piano. I was leaning on the piano, not Stevie Nicks, but, all right, next question.
Only one question left. And it was more of a favor, since I love the TV show Friday Night Lights. I had Kyle Chandler channel his character from the show.
Coach Taylor, how'd I do in my interview?
Let me tell you something. You could do better. You can go now.